forbidden taking off my mask under any circumstances.
Well, why would he do that? I want to see your face.
Your imagination should suffice.
So, when do we get to meet this master of yours, anyway?
He certainly keeps a low profile. I suppose a billionaire like him can afford to be a little eccentric.
A part of me admires the way he lives. The Federation is setting up bases on Mars and Jupiter, and yet here he is, locked away in some medieval castle, like some link to the past. You may find he's a link to the future. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You are stunning. Take my hand. You don't talk to strangers, do you? Then allow me to introduce myself. I'm the EFA pilot, Alex Smith. And you, my dear, are proof I didn't need to join the Air Force for me to see into heaven.
Smith, does that line ever work? They say third time's a charm.
Oh, no! Forgive us, sir! Were you hurt? I'm sorry. I'm such a klutz. Please forgive me.
Quite all right.
How embarrassing.
Hi, I'm crack pilot Alex Smith, and you are proof I didn't need to join the Air.
That must be Eiji Shigure.
I think the boys are rather cute. You think?
I guess, but not too bright.
Okay, girls, make this quick. The men don't like to wait for their dishes, know what I mean?
As you wish, Miss Masuki. The game begins. Tap, you're it.
Hold it right there, buddy. You have now entered a restricted area. Prepare to be escorted off the premises. The intruder has entered the living quarters. He is quick on his feet.
No, don't do it. The other way. What? Huh?
Sorry, my mistake.
I think we lost him. So what are we going to do? Master Sandman will be very angry with us. Huh?
That boy is proving to be a nuisance. It's an emergency transmission from a Martian mining facility. Something is headed straight for us. Aggression code 707. Security level D.
Security level D.
Xeravire.
What the hell is that thing? Huh? A boy. Why, you're the same as me.
I'm what?
So I'm not the only one at this place. All this time I thought I was alone here.
What are you saying?
Your skin. It seems so much harder than mine is.
You touched me!
My name's Toga. What's yours?
You! Stand still!
This is fun. Let's go one more round. Why are you stopping? Is something wrong?
Ayaka.
Hmm?
I'm looking for Ayaka.
Ayaka? May I have your attention? Our host welcomes all of you. May I present Mr. Klein Sandman, who has a few words he'd like to share with you.
Oh.
That's him?
Well, it's the big man himself.
Greetings, everyone. Sorry to have kept you waiting. I can't tell you how pleased I am to have you all here. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Klein Sandman. Though I fear I come with bad news.
This is the reason why you brought us here?
Why?
Impressive special effects.
I don't understand. Is this all some movie promo?
At this very moment, Federation Alliance outposts are under attack by a new enemy.
Preposterous! I would be the first to know about such an attack, and I have heard no such thing.
What's that? The Mars base is destroyed?
I'm getting an emergency call from where?
What do you mean you can't reach Jupiter Outpost? Try that again!
Can't be.
Is this actual footage of this so-called attack?
As you can see, the enemy has already struck each of the outlying outposts in this system, and is currently on a direct path toward Earth. I've taken the liberty of putting a few countermeasures in place to stop them. Forgive my indulgence, but it was necessary considering the circumstances.
You are way out of line!
This is a matter for government.
How do you know so much about this anyway? And just what the hell is that thing?
Zeravire.
Zeravire?
That's right. And it has come to eradicate us all.
Ayaka? Ayaka? Maybe you've seen her around here. She's got a nice set of melons, a tight ass. What a looker! An earthquake?
Shirley said that?
I swear to God. Huh? That's really weird.
What'd you say, Ben?
Raven.
What's the situation?
Not good. I have pulled up a visual. On screen. Oh no! How awful!
Everyone needs to get into position. I'll take care of Eiichi Shigure myself.
Roger that. Luna, Aina, with me. It's what we've been training for, lady. I'm reading 80 soldier-class Sarah fighters closing in. EFA fighters are responding. Contact in T-minus 3 minutes.
An air bike. Very cool. I'm not gonna go so easily on you next time! You hear me? What's this?
All systems go. Engines powering up. Prepare to engage.
What?
The computer's not recognizing this configuration! I can't get a look! Crap! Zonal coordinates from headquarters? You're gonna have to eyeball it!
be completely useless against this enemy.
Their technology is light years beyond what the Federation has come up with.
I've never seen anything like this. Where could they have come from? Huh?
Let me out of here! Get me down! I can't take it anymore!
Don't touch anything, you hear me?
And who the hell are you?
It looks like I'm gonna have to be the pilot of your air bike. Now don't you touch anything!
And why in the hell should I listen to you? You just pop in here and...
You don't have to be such a jerk about it. I'm doing you a favor. Why can't you relax a little like Toga?
Toga?
That other boy in the Grand Kaiser? The Blue Mac?
Toga. You don't mean...
Here it comes! Looks like the main body's arrived. That kid didn't even make a difference.
Soldiers of the Grand Knighthood, combine!
Roger!
Combination! They'll go! My eyes! Ah!
It's going to crash his fighter! Oh no! Agent, pull up!
My vision's back.
It was just a blackout due to the extreme acceleration increase. Where's that silk together? The G-Attacker won't work unless you can learn to handle a little acceleration. Now stop being such a baby!
I will only if you stop being such a damn hard ass.
Whoa, who is that? I don't remember this being in any of the simulations.
That's the G-Shadow.
G-Shadow? Then who is the pilot?
A fifth aircraft. No one told me.
Once the Grand Kaiser combines with the other 4 Grand Diva aircraft, Gravion will be completed.
Roger that. Combining with G-Shadow. What's Gravion? Grand Gravion. Combination!
Right, boys, let's ready the cannon now. Let's bring it around. Take it slow and steady, guys.
Mark 4600!
Mark 4600!
Full accelerated wells at full pressure, sir!
Fellow Grand Knights, remember what I told you about maintaining the graviton circulators.
If you allow the pressure to exceed the critical point, the locking mechanisms will no longer be able to hold, and Gravion will be forcefully cancelled.
Roger. Sarah Byer, we finally meet.
Luna, Aina, you scared, girls? I'm not scared. I might be a little bit nervous. Think back to the simulations. Don't forget, I'll cover you. You will? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you.
G-Shuttle. Who's flying it? Could it be Ayaka?
Eiji, what in the... We are in the battle! Stop it!
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
Toga, sir! Systems are overloaded! Condition critical! Then let's finish him off!
Okay.
Initiate Graviton Punch!
We scored a direct hit!
I appreciate the effort, Mr. Sandman, but I think the Allied governments have the situation under control.
Such a fool.
Mr. President, look!
How can this be?
Reaching critical levels! Graviton circulator's losing pressure! Oh my god!
What the hell is that thing up to?
It appears to be forming some kind of exoskeleton.
How dare you! This is the president you're shoving around here! This is outrageous! I demand an explanation!
Some unforeseen circumstances require our attention. You can expect us to pay a formal visit at a more appropriate moment.
Please come again.
I'm not finished with you!
I'm calling for a formal investigation!
Has the cabinet been assembled?
I'll have you
Yes,
all
sir.
in a
Full
gathering at the
hearing.
presidential
You
palace.
want me
to audit you?
What are you doing? And stop addressing me! I'm sorry!
Hey, don't struggle, boy. How are you supposed to perform your physical if you don't cooperate, Mr. Ichi?
Leave me alone! Mercy! Mercy!
He's a scrapper.
Does he even need a physical?
What's that? Does that thing go where I think it does?
Cut it out! I'm begging you! Please! What are you looking at?
We have not yet been introduced. I am Raven. This is the esteemed Sandman.
Sandman. Sandman. So it's you! You're the one Ayaka mentioned here in her letter! Where's my sister? If you hurt her...
Do not touch His Eminence.
Just watch me.
I am the one who sent that letter to you. Eiji Shigure. Come with me. I'll show you around.
Did you find someone yet to pilot the G-Shadow?
We'll discuss that later.
What is it gonna take for a girl to get the scoop around here?
G-Striker stabilizer mechanism at 82%. Driller's on-board systems all reading normal.
Striker's running low on ammunition, scheduling a restock of energy cartridges from the armory.
This is Earth Force Control.
What's Earth Force?
It's an organization that I founded to protect the Earth from the Zeravire invasion.
So what's this got to do with me?
These machines only respond to someone who has the G-factor enzyme present in their body.
Whoa,
You lost me.
You can think of it as a special enzyme that allows you to adapt to gravity, acceleration. It's a genetic trait, and it runs strong in the Shigure family.
Ayaka.
We need you to fly the G-Attacker. I apologize for forging that letter, but it was the only way I could think of to lure you here. Only you can fly that machine.
Now you know. We wanted to put you in the attacker to test your skills, Ichi.
None of us had any idea the Zeravire would arrive when they did.
You were a bit shaky at first, but you proved your body could handle the extreme forces involved.
Whoa.
If our methods appear crude, then I apologize. But as you can see, it was necessary.
You lied. You lied! My sister would never work here without telling me first. Ayaka and I never kept any secrets from each other.
Everyone has secrets that they refuse to reveal.
I want to see her. Bring her out here. I'll only believe what she tells me.
We don't know where she is.
Don't you?
She disappeared while she was out on a training mission, and we haven't seen her since.
There's no way I believe she ran away.
To Sarah.
I'm picking up movement from the Zeravire.
We've got some activity.
Everyone, to battle stations!
I'm not going with you.
What?
I refuse to fight other people's battles. I've got my own problems.
There's no way Gravion can combine without the G-Factor.
You're sabotaging us all!
You want me to pilot the G-Factor? Then bring out Ayaka!
It's all right.
What?
Huh?
We can't force him to go. If he's scared to fly, then we'd be better off without someone who's going to freeze up on us in a fight.
Hold it just a minute. You're stupid if you think I'm scared to fly.
No one is going to judge you. But if your flying is as good as your fighting, we'd be better off with you on the ground.
Well, you... I'll show you how to fight!
See? I see. Perhaps we would be better off with someone more coordinated.
Yeah, you're right. I was fooled by his physique. But what good are muscles to a wimp who's too much of a weenie, scaredy cat, crybaby chicken who's too yellow to fly a G-Factor?
All right, I'll fly!
Are you sure about this? It's not too hard?
Say one more word! Hey, who died? A bit premature.
It's how we get on the Grand Diva. Scaredy pants.
See you down below.
Talk about tacky.
Will you stop All ready to go.
Interesting boy. A bit moody, perhaps.
I look forward to training him.
It's too strong for us. That monster.
This time you're mine.
You want flying? I'll show you flying!
Soldiers of the Grand Knighthood, combine!
Combination! Go, go!
Efficiency.
Operational systems at normal levels. 99 points from the critical level. Hey, Aina, clean their clocks for me, okay? Hey, pipe down in the peanut gallery.
It appears to have mutated.
They are machines with the ability to evolve. They will have changed their strategy.
Prepare for engagement. What? It's fast.
That thing is really moving. It's almost as if we're fighting a totally different machine thing now.
Seems that way.
So that means it evolved.
Dig your backhand.
Looks like the enemy switched to projectile attacks.
We're really getting pummeled. Doesn't this thing come with any weapons? Oh, there you go.
All right, Hotshot. You take orders from me. We can't have you flying solo.
Who made this arrangement?
Status report. Graviton stabilizers have dropped to 71%.
Pressure level's critical. She's about to fly apart.
Another hit like that and we're done for.
We're not gonna sit here and take this crap.
Prepare to fire shipless. AG, order a Graviton Vulcan fire as you press the red button.
A red button?
Yeah, the weapon system is voice activated, so you have to say it.
Just give me a sec. Ah, there it is.
No, wait! Watch it! I told you to say it, didn't I? But no, he just wasn't it.
Graviton Vulcan, fire! Yes!
Hey, pay attention. There's another one.
Graviton laser!
Graviton missiles, fire!
Left driller, graviton pressure punch, ready to go. Stand by.
Roger that.
Graviton pressure!
You like?
A flying robot fist? That just ain't right.
Circulator pressure at critical. We're gonna have to finish him off.
It's coming!
Graviton R!
The Zeravire has been completely obliterated.
Earth has two new visitors, gentlemen. Zeravire and Gravion. Right now, I'm not sure which is worse.
Cut it out! Stop it! Not another physical!
Oh, look at me, Cave.
Ah!
Sorry, did we scare you?
Hey, where'd the Rugrats come from?
We're not Rugrats. My name is Brigitte. I'm Anya. Cecile.
Anya, Brigida, Cecile, and you are... what was it?
Luna. My name is Luna. We brought you some new clothes. Try them on. Are you sure we can't help you change?
Pretty sure. I think you can still get arrested for that stuff. Stupid thing. Okay, must work manually.
What is he doing? He doesn't sound good. Hey, how's it going in there?
Give me a snack!
AG, you're so much trouble. 'Cause.
My bad.
will bring you another dry set of clothes. Don't you touch anything.
Yes, Master.
Now I have to go take another shower. No peeking.
What am I, a pervert?
Relax. Kidding. Let me know if you need help turning a doorknob or something.
Jeez, is nothing automatic? What do you think? Nice view, huh?
Not you again.
They're all late again.
No need to rush. An empty stomach's the best seasoning. Looks like the conference will be starting soon.
In other words, you're asking us for our help without giving anything in return.
You're unwilling to tell us anything about the enemy, Mr. Sandman, or how this Gravion came to be. We're the government.
What our Earth Force is asking for is total authority in handling the Zerafire crisis. And you provide any assistance that we might require. In return, we will save you from annihilation.
You're telling us we will have no say in our defenses?
Is this a joke? I won't hand our fate over to civilians.
The Earth Federation Alliance was formed over 10 years ago. As a result, we have lived through a period of unprecedented peace and prosperity. I don't doubt your military is well armed and well trained, but it is still one more accustomed to police actions than war.
Are you trying to say the military isn't up to that task, but you are?
You bastard! Just where do you come off saying such things?
Considering the EFA's dismal performance in the attacks yesterday, I believe I was being more than kind. So, gentlemen, I believe it would be best for all parties concerned to leave the fighting to Gravion. The evidence presented should more than speak for itself.
Nonsense. Our secret part of this is action the enemy before Gravion got.
Wow. It's freaking huge.
So, are you really that intent on finding your sister?
You think I'd be hanging out with you weirdos if I wasn't? I know my sister's handwriting when I see it, and it came from this castle.
And you came all this way just for her?
Come on, don't you have family? I bet if someone close to you disappeared, you'd go after them too.
I'm not sure.
Not sure? What do you mean?
I'll help you.
Huh?
I'm a lot more familiar with this place than you are. You're not too proud to accept a little assistance, are you? I've never met Ayaka, but I've heard of her. She disappeared during a training exercise in the West Tower, I believe.
You mean she was planning to pilot Gravion?
Yes, by remote control. There it is, the West Tower. Technically, we're forbidden from ever going there. Sandman's orders. Shall we?
You do know where you're going, right?
Relax. I've been living here since I was a baby. I couldn't get lost if I tried.
Baby, huh? So, where's your family?
Look there. It's Luna.
Where?
What am I, a pervert? My butt! To think I was trying to treat you nice because I felt sorry for you!
Listen, I can explain. Can you calm down 1 second?
He really didn't mean it, Luna. Really.
He didn't?
It sure does seem like you fall down all the time, Eiji. Do you like falling down?
I'll make you fall! Do you really have to come with us?
I'm concerned too, you know. Besides, Ayaka may be the one who's piloting the G-Shadow. I've been here for 6 months, and Mr. Sandman won't tell me anything. I'm so tired of being left out of the loop.
You mean you weren't here from the very beginning?
I was summoned, just like you. I'm just another ordinary girl. Ayaka had already disappeared by the time I got here.
Let's hide. This way.
Wait, what is this?
Will you get in there?
Mr. Toga! Where are you? Miss Luna, come out, please! Clancy boy! Did you fall down again?
Oh, that's smart. I fell down again.
What is this place?
Be quiet now. So, got any ideas? I'm listening. Toga?
We've got a problem, Master Sandman! We can't find AG, Toga, or Luna! We've searched everywhere!
Sir, reading activity in level 3 of the southern tower. I'm picking up 3 intruders. The machines have been activated.
Okay, girls, bring them back here.
Yes, ma'am!
Cerebire reported in the system.
Of all the luck.
I've heard about this place. This must be his old training facility where he used to exercise.
Really?
Sandman took Toga in when he was a baby. He was an orphan with no family ties, so he could devote all his energy to training for the inevitable day when the Zeravire would finally arrive. Yesterday was the first time he has ever even set foot outside the castle walls. He's never even gone to school or made any friends or really done anything but train to be a warrior.
Why, you're the same as me. So I'm not the only one. So his entire life, this is all he's ever known. That does explain quite a lot. It seems like he's rather unsociable.
Behind you!
I told you, don't move.
What the hell? I was only trying to give you a little help.
Your fighting skills are not up to par. You'll only end up getting in my way in this place. Oh, yeah.
We need your help right away! It's the Zeravire!
We'll have to keep them occupied until Toga gets here.
Right!
Driller, I need you to give me a damage report.
Right. Upper armor destroyed. Right missile launcher inoperative, but our combining abilities are still unaffected.
We're waiting on our rear gunner pilot. Then the Elgo combining operation begins.
Roger. Anna, open the hatch. Understood.
You take care of yourself.
And don't you get tripped up again. Mind if I drop in on you? Luna, you have no idea.
Soldiers of the Grand Knighthood, combine!
Combination! Elgo!
Mr. President, EFA forces have gathered for the ensuing attack. Your decision?
One moment. We'll let you know if we require assistance. Right now, I don't think it's necessary.
Very well. Then it's time you showed us what you can do.
Then now is the time for our little demonstration.
The evacuation seems to have worked. I'm not reading any human activity within a 1-kilometer radius.
It appears that the stabilizers are reading at 99%. 99 points away from the critical level.
The Zerafire will have evolved new offensive tactics and defensive maneuvers. Be on guard.
Graviton
It didn't do anything!
That's just great.
It keeps changing. Experiencing some kind of energy surge. We've lost all communication.
Graviton stabilizers at 64%. 74 points before we have a combination breach.
Energy surge.
Okay, team. Get ready to unload everything you've got.
All right. Need some Graviton missiles! Full burst!
You're getting the hang of this.
Okay, so then I don't want to hear about getting in your way.
Mr. Toga, we only have 20 points before we lose combination. We better hurry.
Toga, the Graviton sword.
A sword?
Roger. Graviton sword! Blazer!
That was cool.
What the hell was that thing? They shouldn't be allowed to have weapons like that.
Toga never once set foot outside the castle. AG doesn't even have an excuse.
Quiet down. People are sleeping.
Hey, Aina, Toga or AG, which one's your type? I'm betting it's Toga. You gotta think for those studious types, Ina. That isn't at all accurate. I mean, he's not, go on. Why'd you stop? Cecile? Look there. Huh? What was that? Did you see what I saw?
Safety belt check. Blood pressure? Brainwave monitors operational? Looks good.
G-Force's training facility activated.
More gently, gently!
Then it wouldn't be training, would it?
Slow it down! I bet you didn't think I had to do this!
You won't hurt him, right?
Let's turn it up a notch, shall we?
Oh man, I think I'm going to puke!
You can't fly Gravion unless you can handle some G-Forces.
Okay, Toga, all finished.
Thanks, Luna. That really gets the blood going, doesn't it?
You bet. Nice job. Impressive. Another flawless run.
You make it look so damn easy.
Say, Toga, you think you could give me a few pointers? It looks like so much fun.
Pointers? There's nothing to it, really. All you have to do is hold on. A monkey could do it.
True.
Hey! I want another run!
You should rest some first.
I don't need rest!
Very well.
I'll say one thing for him. He sure is easy to manipulate. Come again? Who's manipulating?
No need to worry about it.
He's like a little kid.
A ghost?
Yes, we saw it last night on our way to bed. A glowing white shadow that floated by. Then it disappeared into thin air. You sure you didn't see a curtain or something? They don't fly around in hallways. Territorial and Meridia all saw it too, you know.
Hearing that from you makes me even more skeptical.
Ghosts are quite common in a place as ancient as this castle.
No way, do you really think so?
Is a ghost as scary as the Zerovire?
Come on! Being all cooped up in this castle has scrambled your brains. No wonder you're such a kook. Think about getting out some more. Find some friends.
You're when you talk.
Ow, you're hurting my ear. Let go. Ow.
You think it was Ayaka?
Maybe it's just wishful thinking. But it could be. We never made it as far as the West Tower. I asked the maids if they've heard of her, but none of them seem to know who Ayaka is. Right now, this is the only lead I have.
So, why did you want me to come here with you?
What's that? Well, I got it. You're here so that I don't get lost.
Makes sense. Say, what was Ayaka like?
Huh?
I don't have any family members to call my own, so I don't know what having a sister is like. And so I was wondering, did you two get along?
Yeah. Our parents died when we were young, so we were all we had. We were more than brother and sister. We were each other's child, and their parent. But most of all, we were best friends. Money was always tight until one day she got a job as a maid at some weird castle. Then she took off and said I wouldn't hear from her for a while. Still, I worried. Then I got the email saying, help me. The police were not any help at all. I looked everywhere. Eventually, my search for her led me here. A ghost? No way!
I wonder what this is.
It looks like a ferret. What are you doing here? Hey, wait! What are you doing? Where are you running off to?
This must be the South Tower.
You think so?
Anna had told me about it once. The castle has 5. East, West, South, North, and Central Towers. Sandman always forbid us from going in them under any circumstances. The maids here seem to believe that each of the towers holds its own mysteries. Secrets that we were never meant to discover, if you believe them.
5 towers holding 5 mysteries. I seem to recall Ayaka disappeared from the West Tower. This is...
Lolata.
Is this her?
No.
Who are you? Hey, are you a girl?
Isn't that obvious?
I...
What are you doing in here? Do you know Sandman?
Hello?
What's your problem? You can talk, right? Sorry. Oh, I give up. Why don't you talk to her?
Don't be afraid. Eiji has some problems with his pent-up anger.
I'm not angry.
See? He's angry. I am Toka. You are?
Lila.
Lila.
And she is?
It's my friend.
She likes to hide in helmets.
I've been looking all over for you.
You have?
You're such a bad girl.
I see. So you've been wandering around at night looking for her.
It's me.
The Sandman. Oh man, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
Hey, wait! What are you doing?
Quick, hide before he sees you. Did you need something?
I couldn't help but notice as I was passing by that your light was on. Trouble sleeping?
It's better since I found my Lolata.
come.
That's good. I'm sorry. I know it hasn't been easy for you. I've tried to find others with a G-factor enzyme, but you're the only one who can pilot G-Shadow. Hello? Wonderful. I'll need you sooner than I thought.
Here you go. I need you to stay there this time, please.
Boy, did you hear that?
Yes, I did. She's the pilot. That's what you mean, right?
Act surprised.
Okay.
Anyway, we better get back to the hangar.
Okay. G-Shadow, engage.
EFA, attacking target. Evacuation of city is complete. Grand Kaiser and Grand Diva units in range of Zerafire in 135 seconds.
It appears the EFA has decided not to cooperate.
I have failed you.
It's not your fault. It's in man's nature to be incorrigible.
Try to draw Zeravire's fire from those ships.
Sure. Why don't I make myself into a target?
Behind you!
Damn it.
Angie, what's going on?
That girl is piloting that thing? G-Factor.
What did you say?
I'm talking to myself.
Grand Diva is in range for combination.
Soldiers of Gravion, combine!
Combination! Go! Grand Gravion, combination!
Gravion combination complete. Nano activity increasing. All systems normal. Graviton stabilizers holding steady at 98%.
I wonder what kind of adaptation you've made this time.
Graviton blaster! Come on! The shells are just deflecting off! Gravion! It fell down! The Zerafire must be incredibly strong to do that.
Looks like the Zerafire improved the molecular density of their armor.
Damage to the right leg missile base and upper left arm socket, and I'm picking up the short circuit in the main stabilizer relay. We only have 54 points left before a catastrophic combination breach. With the dislocated left shoulder, we're not able to launch the power pressure punch. In that case, it looks like we'll just have to show these guys a right hook. What? A right hook?
All right, you heard her. Graviton pressure punch. Stand by.
But I'm the one in the right hand.
still there.
I guess I didn't do it.
Hey, you just did your best, Aina.
Toga, it's time to use the sword! Graviton sword, engage! Blazer! Elbow end!
It stopped the Graviton sword! What are we going to do now?
Sandman?
19 points until combination breach! Toga, use the Graviton arc!
No good. That will cause a combination fracture.
You're right.
Damn, what can we do?
A Graviton crescent might work.
Who is that? The G-Shadow. I'll be damned.
The G-Shadow's wings can be used as a weapon. The pilot's a girl! Finally, we get to hear the pilot speak. So a girl's our 6th Grand Knight, huh?
It's Leela.
Yes, it is.
There's no time. Let's go.
Sounds good. Stand by to initiate Graviton Crescent. Graviton Crescent!
Do it! A dream. Again. Did I wake you? It's all right. Things will be better now that we have Sandman.
You're looking at a visual analysis from a fragment from the Zervire craft that attacked us. Isn't it phenomenal? Look at the molecular structure. It's similar to a chitin bulk dimer, but according to spectral analysis, they have a unique set of peak patterns. We see nothing like it on the periodic table, suggesting an entirely new form of matter, ranking higher on MOH's hardness scale than diamonds.
Please, in English this time.
Of course. You are looking at a mineral that exhibits all of the properties of a living, breathing organism. Here, I'd be happy to show you. This is the sample we tested on the 7th day. As you can see, over a period of time, the material becomes a harmless organic compound.
Amazing. So you're saying that these things can be turned into fertilizer?
That's exactly right. Huh? The Zervire have apparently been designed to biodegrade the instant they're destroyed, so they're absorbed back into the ecosystem. It's almost as though someone's been programming its quantum mechanics.
Is that even possible? That means someone or something must have sent them here for a reason.
This is only my speculation, but I find it impractical to believe that this possibly could have occurred in nature. To think of how this will increase our understanding of the universe, if only we can unlock its secrets.
I suppose it's good manners to send a gift when you meet. This rock may even prove a great benefit. Although I must admit I would have preferred they put a bit more thought into the type of packaging it came in. All right. Tell me what you've learned about this Klein Sandman.
Yes, sir. I've put our entire intelligence community on digging into this man's background. But so far, we don't even know his true age. He runs none of his businesses directly. Everything is handled by his subordinates. And his assets, we've been unable to pin down a precise number, but we know it's astronomical.
Well, I have to say, this Sandman character is no less a mystery than the Zervire.
Ow! Hot!
Some pilot, you can't even handle some hot water.
Who still bathes in water?
Master Sandman wishes it. We rely far too much on our machines.
You've been living here all alone in this castle your entire life, haven't you? And you never once thought Sandman was even a teensy bit odd?
No, you're the one I find odd.
So you just don't know any better, do you, Toga?
It's about aesthetics.
Huh?
There is something about soaking in a hot bath a sonic shower just can't imitate.
Have you been there long, Sandman?
Okay, Mr. Sandman!
This time I'm going to get an answer! I want to know who the hell you are! You're not going to weasel out of it this time!
AG,
Yes, sir?
never let your hand towel touch water.
Why not? You're changing the subject! Come back here!
We'll help you get dressed!
Ah! What? Whoa! Stop it! Excuse me? It's water! Wait! You got away! You bastard!
Anna, use the Graviton Tornado Punch.
Right, let's do hurricane kick. No, what is here? Graviton tornado!
That's too bad. Perhaps it is too difficult.
I'll try to do better.
So, a picnic, huh?
Yep, I thought it might help us get to know each other better.
A picnic sounds like it would be fun.
Glad to hear it.
Well, I think it's a terrible idea.
I'm sorry. Did that hurt you?
No, but does this?
AG. Luna's just concerned about Leela, that's all. Isn't that what you're saying, Luna?
Yeah. She doesn't come to training or talk or do anything but stay up in her room all day and stare out the window. I just thought that if we had a nice picnic, she might open up a little bit.
Luna, that's a nice gesture.
I don't know about that.
Sure wasn't a nice gesture she gave to me.
Want another one? Such a nice day. Mr. Toga, would you like me to help you with that?
No, thank you. I'm okay.
I sure wouldn't mind a little help over here.
Oh, yeah, sure, I guess.
Don't feel obligated, Aina. After all, he did lose the coin toss.
Sure is nice to get out every once in a while, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that view.
How'd you ever find this place, Luna?
I found it when I was little.
Is that so?
My dad worked here. I was only here once before this. But I was here long enough for me to explore a little.
Ah, well, that makes sense.
Leela, tell us about your dad. We don't know very much about your history. Why don't you tell us something about your family? Where are they now? Do they mind you being here?
I don't...
I light the burner. There. Isn't that nice? Leela? No, Leela!
What's with her?
I lit it too soon, didn't I? I lit it too soon.
Party's over, guys. An attack.
We're going to need Leela.
Okay, guys, show them what we got. Damn, those were direct hits. They're sweating us like mosquitoes.
Zeravire approaching the industrial sector.
They've evacuated the city. Zeravire currently engaging the EFA. Their attacks are completely ineffective.
What's that girl got against barbecue anyway?
Something about the fire that scared her off.
She should try to lighten up. She might actually be cute if she smiled once in a while. Damn vegans.
Leela! Where are you? Leela! Leela? What's wrong?
They died.
What?
My family, they died. They all died.
no memories?
No, I just can't remember anything. Except for the flames, that and the heat on my face. I heard a scream.
The fire. I don't have any parents either, Leela. My mother died from an illness some time ago, and my father worked for the Sandman, but he requested to be assigned to the Saturn base when he heard about the Zerafire. As soon as the invasion began, he took off to intercept. The last I heard from him was a message saying the Zerafire had been detected.
So that's how Sandman knew the Zerafire were approaching.
That's why I decided to sign up for this mission. Mainly because my dad chose to give up his life to help fight. I still look up, thinking his ship might return. Toga lost his parents. He's been living in that castle ever since he was a baby. And then there's Eiji, whose older sister has just disappeared. Leela, it seems every one of us here has lost someone they care about. That makes all of us a pretty pathetic lot, I suppose. But it also means we know a little about what you're going through.
Yes, it's true, Leela. We really are one pathetic bunch.
But our weaknesses are also what have made us so powerful.
I'd be kind of worried if you were normal.
What's wrong, Leela? The G-Shadow has a thick plating of armor.
That's not the problem, you idiot!
Hey, Leela. The Zerafire is attacking. You up for it?
Yes, then let's go, Leela.
Raven, ready here.
Soldiers of Gravion, combine!
Combination! Elko! Grab Gravion! Combination!
At 12,000 degrees Celsius. 12,000 degrees? That's 2 times the temperature of the sun's surface!
Toga, don't waste any time.
Roger. G-Shadow, get ready to initiate Graviton Crescent. On my mark. Stand by.
Roger. The chemical plants have now ignited. That's hot enough to burn copper sulfate.
Not blue flames. No.
Leela, what is it? Hurry! The Graviton Crescent!
No.
Leela, get hold of yourself! You think you can cover for her, Aina?
I'm working on it now, but her controls are locked. Let me go instead. Toga, I'll go.
All right.
Luna, try not to screw up.
I'll be fine. I'm not you now, am I?
Luna!
Hey there, girl. You don't have to be afraid anymore. But we need you, Leela. You're the only one who can stop them before others lose their parents in flames.
Take that! Luna, let's go!
Only 34 points, and then we'll have reached the critical limit! Leela, the team is all ready to help you. Just a little further. You can do it. doing just fine.
Graviton Crescent!
Fire! You did Toga, I'm going to finish him off!
Graviton Crescent!
The Zerafire has been obliterated.
Good job!
A beer after a battle. It's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, you got it.
You sure seem to be enjoying yourself, Miss Mizuki. How could I not with two cute boys to play with me? Keep 'em coming!
Miss Mizuki, perhaps you shouldn't be drinking quite so much.
Maybe you should start. Take my advice, sister. You need to lighten up a lot.
I'm just doing what's expected. Wait a minute, that's my problem. I just keep doing...
All right, listen up, ladies. Your shopping assignments. Group A, you're responsible for cleaning supplies and toiletries. Group B, seasonings and canned goods. C, perishable food items. Gail, make sure you thump the melons this time. A few in the last batch weren't ripe yet. Group D, pages 6 through 9 of the list. Group E, you're in charge of miscellaneous. Ina, is something wrong with your uniform? Then stop fidgeting.
Whoa! Look at all those people.
I suppose we could take the air rail. Hey, look, there's the station. That should get us where we want to go.
I've read about these things at the castle. Did you know they travel under their own power?
You total moron! I mean,
Eiji, what is that giant shiny thing over there?
a neon sign. Now come with me. Ah! Ow, 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 ow.
Eiji, are you alright?
Yeah,
That's good, because you sure do seem to fall down a lot.
I do not. I'm just not used to high heels is all.
Hey, Eiji, it's moving! The sidewalk!
Of course it is. It's a walkway.
I see.
Man, you're hopeless.
Where's the street taking us?
That's a real good question.
Oh, it's breathtaking!
I guess I can't blame him. This is the first time Toga's ever stepped foot outside the castle. Must be nice seeing everything for the first time.
It's a beautiful sunset, isn't it, ladies? Yet such beauty pales in comparison to the warm glow of light that emanates from your lovely eyes. None of the hours logged on my fighter jet could compare to the exhilaration I'm feeling right now. Allow me to be so bold. I'm crack pilot Alex Smith, and you are gorgeous. If you change your mind, I'll be at the officers' club on night till midnight.
You know what? We just might need some new outfits.
It's difficult to know what's appropriate, Eiji. I've never set foot outside of Master Sandman's castle.
Oh, all right. I'll pick out something. Step aside. I swear you have absolutely no sense of style.
If that's everything, then I have your total ready. How will you be paying for it?
That'll be credit.
What credit?
From the pay bracelet that I happened to find in my maid outfit. And tip yourself 5%.
Just one moment, please. Now we'll just take a quick second to see how much you have left in your charge account.
Huh?
So is it good to have that many decimal places?
It's such an honor to serve you. Please come again.
See you soon. We've scoured the castle, but there's no sign of Toga or Eiji anywhere. I figure they must be disguised as one of the castle shopper team. 2 of our maid outfits have been reported missing. Wow! What I wouldn't give to see the 2 of them dressed up as a couple of maids!
I wonder if Toga's got a thing for cross-dressing.
I want you to contact all the maids that are shopping. Make this search their top priority.
Come to think of it, Eiji has been talking a lot about wanting to get a soda pop lately.
I swear, he's such a little boy.
It would be nice to have a night out on the town for once. A soda doesn't sound half bad.
Luna,
Can you believe that pair of losers? What if the Zerafire launched a surprise attack? Guys, tried using the G call yet?
Might work. If there's one thing he knows, it's getting into mischief.
You don't think Toga could become corrupted and turn out just like Eiki, do you? Be strong. Please, Toga. You must resist temptation. Don't be lured to the dark side.
God damn it, Toga! I told you not to wander off! This isn't the kind of neighborhood you explore on your own.
Boy, come here. I want to show you something. Isn't he adorable?
Yeah.
They come in a variety of colors. And then there's this one here. This one's the prize bird of my whole collection. This pretty little chick will grow up to be the legendary bird of the rainbow, whose plume of 7 colors will shine.
Really? Awesome!
I actually have an adult one of these birds around back. Want to see?
I do.
Good.
I want to see it gone. What are you doing back here? We told you we didn't want to see you around here again.
I heard you. I just chose not to listen to you.
Huh? There you are. Hey.
Eiji!
I told you not to go wandering off. And don't you go starting any fights.
I was just having a look at the chicks.
A likely story.
Wait, but... That nice man was just letting me look at the legendary rainbow bird, that's all.
Now that's a scam if I ever heard one.
Hey, Eiji. Huh? Well, Albie, have you been skipping school again or something?
Who's that, Eiji?
Some old friends. What is this crap?
Bitter Gordon fermented soybean boba. It's our specialty. It boosts the immune system. It is green, you know.
Why haven't we been seeing you around lately?
The last we heard, you left us some cryptic message with some nonsense about saving the planet Earth.
It's top secret, so I can't tell you too much, I'm afraid, but you've heard of Gravion, haven't you? This doesn't leave the table, but I pilot the right leg. He's the brain, right?
That's a real good one there, A.G.
That's too funny. Get out of here.
Why is that so damn hard to believe, you guys?
Well, I admit, it is a very entertaining story, A.G. Watch this.
Hey, it's Gravion.
See, that's me. I'm piloting the leg from right inside there.
What moron would put the cockpit in the right leg? Right there's where you want to put the cockpit.
Listen, man, I'm telling you, it's me. Hey, what's with that?
It's the emblem for the Earth Federation Alliance, you idiot. You sure don't know your shit very well.
Gravion's not affiliated with the stupid EFA.
That shows what you know. Gravion is the Earth Federation's secret weapon, designed clandestinely years ago when they first learned of the Zeravirus impending attacks on Earth.
What? That's crap.
Officially, the government has given nothing beyond the clips we've seen on the news media. But information on Gravion's been leaking on several underground websites. I can't vouch for all of it, but it does paint a pretty good picture. Apparently, the prototype was about 50 meters high and could be remote controlled. It was originally designed to only link with 5 smaller units, using the prototype as its core. As time went on, they began adding more and more peripherals and upgrades, until the final version eventually stood 150 meters tall.
Dude, that is so freaking awesome.
It's also total bullshit. Can you believe this crap, Toga? Toga?
Say, you don't mind if I give you my cell phone number, do you?
What's a phone?
Oh, I see. Playing hard to get. So, tell me where you live then.
It's Sandalman Castle.
A castle? You mean the great big one with all the spikes?
It's really big, but I don't remember any spikes. It does have a lot of maids, though.
Wow, you must totally be loaded.
I'll never be able to convince you guys, will I?
AG,
Yeah.
just because you got suspended from school, there's no reason to lie about it. I apologize profusely. The maids usually do all the cooking, but they're still searching for Toga and Eiji.
It's fine. It's nice to get to try something unusual that doesn't follow a recipe.
It's delicious. They still haven't found those 2 boys yet?
Not yet.
Perhaps I should go and have a look.
I'm afraid we can't risk it, Luna. We don't have enough pilots as it is to thwart a Zervire attack, should one arise.
Fine.
time today.
AG, I want to thank you for today.
Huh?
Today has been the most rewarding experience of my entire life.
The day's still not over yet, Toga. There's one thing left to do. Now push any button here you like.
Wow, awesome!
You enjoy yourself there, buddy. Yeah, boy, have I been waiting all day for this! Huh? Whoa.
Did all the lights just go out?
What? You're right. The Zerovire. Are you sure?
The city is being attacked.
At this hour?
It's utilizing the cover of darkness.
All major population centers are evacuating.
Good. Send the Grand Divas to intercept now.
Oh, he's not making us fight them by ourselves. This one is not much to worry about. It's really just an itty-bitty one. We'll waste it in no time. You got it. Let's go! I'm picking up a high-level energy reading. It's heading right for you. You've got to be kidding me. There's two of them. I'm picking up two more as well. All four Zerovire appear to be identical.
How did they get past the city's detection system?
All communications in the city appear to have been shut down. Must be some kind of a jamming device.
It certainly does look that way. Whatever they're up to appears to require a lot of secrecy.
Chief Striker, commencing attack on target. Luna, I need you to cover me. Roger! I've got him sighted in my crosshairs. Fire G-lasers. Hey! Damn, I've lost my target computer. Something's wrong. I'm not picking anything up on my radar. What should we do? I'm going to drop some anti-jamming charges right now. The jamming signals have been partially neutralized, but the Zerovire are increasing power to compensate.
Hey! Down here!
I don't think they can see us.
I know.
I'm hit! Fireworks, huh? Isn't it?
Hey! Down here! We're down here!
Those kids, they're such troublemakers. They've picked up Toga and Eiji. They're now on their way to meet the Grand Fortress.
They're late.
What is the situation now?
The Zerovire are approaching a central location. They may be regrouping there to perform a combination.
It sounds like they're planning a large-scale assault. Find out where they're headed, and send all the Grand Divas and the Grand Kaiser to greet them.
Just what exactly were you guys doing all day?
We made it here in time, and that's what's important.
Toga, can you fight?
Yes.
Grand Knight soldiers, come by!
Like AJ could pilot that thing. Yeah, whatever.
No kidding. He's so full of it.
Awesome.
In the jamming field, your homing weapons will be useless, so you'll have to rely on direct attacks. Speed is of the essence.
Roger. Stand by. Missile launch.
Gravion missiles, full burst!
Ready, Toga? Charge straight at it! Fire rear boosters. Ready! Out!
What you did was extremely irresponsible. You're about to learn some discipline, gentlemen.
They brought this on themselves. But it looks like Toga's
cuter. I don't think she wants to date her ferret. I was trying to be funny, Mr. Clueless.
Report to your stations. I'll be giving you your assignments shortly.
Roger! Try a cookie?
Hey, young lady. You've been gone for a long time, eh?
How'd you know?
I know these things. You've been real contemplative, like, I don't know. You're coming home.
Yeah.
You have been gone a while. That's the International Peace Center. If you have time, you should see their museum. They have some impressive exhibits meant to remind us of the horrors of past wars.
Isn't that where they host the peace summits?
It sure is. A lot of good that did us. The second we settle our differences down here, those enemies come seeking us from outer space.
I get the impression you've got a cynical streak.
Politicians always love to talk about making world peace and ending armed conflict. Then what do they do in the meantime? They hide in secrecy and prepare for war. That's how it's always been.
Hello, Father. I come home.
So it was today that Luna's father passed away.
You realize we never would have won that first battle without him.
That's true.
It's good to see you again. I just wanted to say your sacrifice meant something. Because of your death, the rest of the planet now has a chance to continue living. And I'm part of that fight, Daddy.
Well, I'll be. My goodness, Luna, what are you doing here?
Hello there!
Just the way you like it.
It's my favorite! Down the hatch you go!
What brings you here?
I'm just visiting. I stopped by to visit my father's grave a little earlier this morning.
Oh, that's right. Today is the anniversary of his death. Oh, my. It can't be easy losing a father at your age. Sometimes I think there's no justice in the world, and then I see you here looking as spry and healthy as ever, and I'm reminded of how strong people can be. You'll be staying the night, won't you?
Oh, I'd love to and catch up, but I have to be back soon.
Oh, but you just got here. Surely you can stay a while, just for one measly night. Did I tell you that Erica's gotten married? Can you believe it?
It hasn't changed at all. Hmm? Driller. Hello there, Miss Luna! What are you doing? Here! Is that the Grand Fortress? Hi, guys.
Oh, yeah! It's time to soak up some of this sweet, sunny day.
Thanks for providing the scenery, six-pack.
Eiji, let's go! Ooh, that's nothing. Check this out. I honed my diving skills as captain of my swim team. And in the fourth time, finally, I wasn't ready!
What are you doing here?
See, Toga? Aren't you glad we brought our swimsuits along?
That's a swimsuit?
It wasn't my idea. Sandman's the one who said we needed some recreation. You should thank him.
I hope you don't mind. I took the liberty of bringing an extra swimsuit for you. That's nice of you, but not a chance.
Say, where's Seiji? Seen him?
Over there. is great and all, but did you have to bring the heavy artillery with you?
Couldn't be helped, darling.
Pardon me, Miss Luna, but if you won't be wearing this, I was wondering if maybe I could, borrow it for a little while. That is, if you don't mind. Sure. Here.
Thanks.
So, Leela, this is your first time visiting Okinawa, isn't it?
It is.
Did you know? I was born right here on this island. So I sure hope you enjoy your stay here.
We can no longer stand idly by as the Zerevire plan our doom. 5 times the Zerevire have attacked as we watched. The time has come to take action. We're in a state of chaos. The people seek leadership, and we lack the courage to give the people what they want. They seek discipline, yet we have been too meek to take the steps required to rid us of this menace. Civil rights, human liberty, these words mean nothing if no one is alive to enjoy them. After all, we value peace as well, but that hasn't kept war from coming here to find us. What the? What's happening? Damn it all. The hell is this? Come, Mr. President. Mr. President, come with me. Sarah, fire.
We need you to go, Mr. President!
Yeah, right.
Woo! That coral reef is really something else. You want to take a dip, ladies?
No, thanks. You know, honey, you might want to put some lotion on. You could get sunburned.
Yeah, right. You know, you should face a person when you're talking to them.
What is it, Leela?
I hear it.
Here?
The G-ring.
Those space mutants. How inconsiderate.
What did I tell you? International Peace Institute, my ass.
Grand Kaiser and Grand Divas are already en route to intercept target. Grand Knight soldiers, report in! Ooh! Whoa! I'm blushing!
I hope you're not planning to go out and fight like that.
It can't be helped. Besides, the uniforms aren't bad. Everyone, listen to me. This attack appears to be a component of a deliberate strategy.
To maximize the number of casualties, they know there will be a large concentration of high-value targets at the International Peace Conference. It will be difficult for us to mount a counterattack without risking many lives.
And no doubt, we have not seen the last of it. Be alert and stay focused.
Roger!
Luna,
Are you up for this?
Yeah.
soldiers of the Grand Knighthood, combine!
Combination! Belgo! Grand Gravion, combination!
Bow before Gravion, our heavy metal god!
What was that?
I have always wanted to say that.
He's so cool.
sign of the Zerevire.
I don't either. Do you think it just ran away? It better not have run. Not before I've had a chance at it.
Luna, get a hold of yourself.
Why should I? That's my hometown is destroying. Now it's become personal.
Man, that's just nasty! Luna!
I'm on it.
It's no good.
The signal disappeared. It just vanished.
It must be reading the vibrations from above ground. That's gotta be how it knows when to attack.
So I guess this means that we have to stay off the ground.
Just great. What do you expect us to do to it from way up here?
There's one thing. I can take the cheek driller down there to try and draw him out. The second he's nervous, you guys take him out.
Let's do it!
Help him! Guy! Ada, watch that monitor. Okay. Oh, Miss Luna, something's coming straight at us from the point.
The EFA is playing down the incident. According to administration spokesman, the latest Zerevire incursion raises concern. But our
You can do it, Gravitator!
For crying out loud, dear, it's Gravion!
No word, however, on the president's current.
Oh, honey,
Except
you're
the
home. You're mine! Sir, she's forcing the Zerevire to the surface.
Open up a communications channel to the others. Grand Knights, prepare to attack.
How can you be watching TV at a time like this? Didn't you hear the evacuation alarm sound? We have to go now! Huh? That's not good. Huh? That's even worse!
Gravion.
Huh?
AG, Kasha, stand by Graviton missiles!
No.
What's with this guy?
Yeah, doesn't it know when to die?
Toga! We could do a Graviton tornado punch, right?
Huh?
Bad idea! It won't work! We haven't been able to do that maneuver, even in simulation. Maybe we could possibly do a roundhouse or something more like that. I think it's the only maneuver that will work against this enemy. We have to try it. Wait, there is something else that could help us. The G-driller, of course, that's it. I take it back!
That could work. By focusing all our power on a single soft spot.
Then just maybe, we'll be able to penetrate its armor. Engage G-driller! Prepare Graviton tornado punch!
All right!
Graviton tornado! Awesome! This is so freaking amazing!
That's one mighty tough Graviton.
Gravion, is that so hard?
You think our parents are still watching over us? I do. I know they are. My hometown got a little rowdy while you were gone, Dad, but I cleaned up the mess.
Hey, Luna! I want to drive the G-driller. What do you say we swap?
Heck no!
It truly is beautiful. The island. It's...
Graviton stabilizers overloaded! We don't have enough power for the pressure punch!
Okay, it looks like we're going to have to attempt the gravity crescent. Gravity crescent!
Do it! Losing combination integrity! Oh no!
combined, it is absolutely essential that all pilots act together as a single unit. A rigid command structure is vital.
I know that. I'm a team player.
No, you're not.
Shut up. Who asked you?
Gravion didn't have enough power to do a pressure punch because someone went and fired their missiles without getting proper permission first.
I hope you're not referring to me. Maybe someone's just covering up for not being able to perform a pressure punch right.
Don't you go triangulate all this on me! Just because you got scared and jumped the gun doesn't mean all this is my fault, you know!
Oh, I'm the one who's scared? You're the one who couldn't work up the spine to punch, so I had to bail you out! Let me pilot the drill.
AG can scream all he wants to. It won't change the fact that he screwed up big time.
If you consider the position the Zerafire was standing in, along with the weather conditions at the time, not to mention the overall unpredictable nature of the rocky terrain, and then if you take into account the missile's previous track record and compare it to that of the average performance of the pressure punch, well, then I'd have to say you are correct.
I'm sorry you can't recognize your mistakes. Doubling your training should help you see things more clearly.
Well, by shooting down those stingers, AG bought Gravion some time. Time we really needed to use the Crescent.
Huh?
You guys don't give AG nearly enough credit. He's got some real talent.
You better get it through your thick head that you're just a leg buster. Toga's the brain. Gravion isn't able to function properly if its limbs all fight with the might of their own. Do you got it?
Just a leg? I simply have to refuse to accept that.
I think you're a lot more like another body part.
How about this leg gives you a swift kick in the rear end?
I'll show you a pressure punch, foot boy!
Stop riding my ass, drill bit!
Foot boy!
Drill bits, drill bits, drill bits!
Foot boy, foot boy, foot boy! Oh, no, 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 no! The drill bit's chipped, the body's dented, the stabilizers are shambles. They completely ruined the paint job, too. I stayed up all night waxing it.
A preliminary examination of the Grand Diva has yielded startling results. Unlike EF aircraft, they each have a small generator for producing auxiliary power and come equipped with a modified motor drive. But these appear to be primarily for the purpose of combination. Once the divas have connected, a stabilizer maintains the link. If Gravion overexerts itself, a critical point is reached in which the stabilizer is no longer able to maintain pressure and the machine falls apart. But what is so fascinating about these craft is not what they are capable of, but what they are not. Individually, there is nothing particularly exceptional about them. Aside from the armor, the technology is not much better than our own. Hardly capable of generating the kind of power required to defeat the Zerafire. They appear to be nothing more than the arms and legs of the vehicle. Individually, they are useless, so the answer to Gravion's power must lie in the Grand Kaiser itself. Using all the data we've been collecting on Gravion to date, I was able to create this exact model, 138, its original dimension. But it's still incomplete. I need more data on the Grand Kaiser.
What have you learned about it so far?
Not a thing. Look. Although there is one bit of information that still may prove useful to us. An analysis of all the former sites where Gravion has previously engaged the Zerafire demonstrates an unusual array of gravity fluctuations.
You said gravity?
Yes, gravity. Just like Newton's apple. You've heard of it?
When combined, it is absolutely essential that all pilots act together as a single unit. I'll show you. This place. Wonder what these do.
Why won't you move?
That's strange. I brought you some tea.
Thanks, Ina.
Danger alert! Zerafire intruders have entered the hangar. Repeat, Zerafire intruders have entered the hangar. How'd they get inside the castle? Uh-oh.
No way! You don't expect me to fight them dressed like this, do you?
All maids report to the armory now. Arm yourselves. Okay, sweethearts, let's show the Zerafire what we're made of.
Lock in those girls! Just do what you can to make sure those bullets don't scuff up any of the new furniture. You got it?
Got it. Yes?
Grand Knights, the maids are going to to need all the help they can get to turn back the Seraphire intruders. Roger.
Look out! Toga, get down! This doesn't look very good at all. If they break in, we might have to defend ourselves. They aren't getting inside the command center.
To think that they could have infiltrated the castle. Could they really have discovered our location so quickly?
No, it seems as if a small portion of the Zeraphire we fought this afternoon has come back to life in the hangar. The problem is that they're multiplying so quickly.
I'll let them know to hurry things up. Open up an intercom channel. It appears as though the Zeraphire are concentrating all their attack forces inside the main hangar. If we are going to stop them, you have to get to the Grand Kaiser. Everything. I repeat, everything else depends on your completing this mission.
No sweat. By the way, have you heard anything from AG lately? We haven't been able to reach him at all.
You mean he's not with you?
Nuh-uh. I haven't seen any sign of him.
What is he doing at a time like this? What is that?
Grand Kaiser power systems activated.
That's good.
Toga, I knew he'd pull through for us.
I am patching him through. That's not good.
What's going on around here? Agent, what the hell are you doing in there?
Hey, you don't have to yell in my ear, man. Jeez.
You don't know how to pilot that thing. Get out of there.
So how about it, AG? You think you can handle it? You have to destroy every Zeraphire in the base.
I need your honest assessment.
Sandman, he can't.
Can you do it, Agent?
Oh, you better believe I can do it.
Good. Now don't let me down.
The fate of everyone in the castle lies in your hands.
Let's concentrate all of our firepower on that cocoon thing up there, and don't let it create any more of them. Grand Kaiser?
All right. It's time to play, Arrowhead.
Raven, something strange about the way they move.
The Grand Kaiser is engaging a warrior-class Seraphire in the main hangar. We believe that's where the Queen is nesting. The soldiers may be heading over there to protect her.
What? Hold on. If the Grand Kaiser, that would mean...
AG is piloting the Grand Kaiser.
This thing is just too powerful. I can't control it. It's so clunky. How's Toga make it run so smoothly? It sure got gigantic.
Oh, goodness! It's quite a situation! Mr. AG, do you read me?
Luna, go to the command center. enough of you. This game's over! Did I kill it? It's still alive! What the hell?
AG, time to get out of there.
Toga, is that you?
I'm afraid those weapons aren't able to hurt a destroyer-class Sarafire. You have no choice but to get out. And where do you expect me to flee to? You tell me how to beat this creature! You will have to, Elgo.
What's that?
You will need to place your hands on the tips of the gravity spheres there. Then wait for our order.
You guys aren't seriously contemplating it.
We are. I just don't see another way to generate enough power.
But, sir...
Don't you worry. I'll take care of this guy. Count on me. Besides, I've already shut my mouth off. When the Grand Kaiser begins to go into Elko form, your body will start to undergo massive amounts of stress. That's why...
That's why what?
Just be careful.
Is that all? I'll be fine.
Combination. Elgo 4.
Combination Elgo Bar!
There's too much smoke. Can't see.
But if we're not combined, then how did the Grand Kaiser become so powerful? How is that possible?
What you are witnessing here is the ability of the Grand Kaiser to produce a sphere out of graviton energy. During the Elgo combination, the Grand Kaiser draws upon the G-factor enzymes present in the bodies of the other pilots. The field also simultaneously raises the potential of the onboard's weapon systems, giving them an inconceivable level of destructive power. Now, this power is truly awesome, but at the same time, the energy that the weapon system requires places the pilot's body under an unbelievable amount of stress.
Poor AG.
Then the critical limit is...
The critical limit is the maximum amount of energy that the Grand Divas can withstand. The Kaiser has no such limit.
Let's finish this, you stupid bug.
What are you doing, AG?
I'm just taking out some of the garbage, man.
But does AG's body have a critical limit?
So full of life. I doubt I'll ever find another person like her.
It could have been a lot worse. I expect major repairs to be done in about 5 days.
We suffered no casualties?
None. Amazingly, none of the maids or the Grand Knights were injured in the intrusion. AG is recovering satisfactorily.
That's good. And what of that other matter?
We've had to resort to other methods.
Then one day, she disappeared. Just like that, she up and vanished. No note, no phone call, no evidence of her ever having existed at all. It was almost as if someone had erased her.
Let go of me! What's wrong with you girls? You're always doing this! I'm fine. Can't you girls see how relaxed I am? Can't you tell there's nothing wrong with me?
Will you please stop? We need to complete your physical, AG. Mr. Sarah, Miss Meridia, would you help drag his arms and legs, please? Struggling only makes it worse. You need a spanking. I can't believe I've waited so long to help undress Mr.
Now,
AG.
be honest, Mr. AG, does it hurt very much when I do this?
Okay, it's time to sit down.
No, wait! Stop! Don't do this! Let me go! You'll pay for this!
Well then, I suppose we won't be hearing you brag about how easy it was to operate the Grand Kaiser, AG.
You gotta be kidding! I only drove that thing once and I already took out a Queen Zeraphire!
Oh, please! The only reason you did that is because Toga was helping you!
Well, I'm impressed. He did kill a Zeraphire. His first time out.
Yeah, hear that? I'm awesome!
Why are you encouraging his behavior, Toga?
Because it's true.
Gotcha! Oh! Yes!
What are you looking at? Quit looking at me! Look away!
Mr. AG, you're not allowed to leave yet! We're not finished with your physical!
We didn't actually see anything, I promise.
Actually, we did see something! What there was, this was a third time for me.
I was cold!
That was one hard code to crack.
Mizuki? Hey, wait a minute! Whoa! It's me, AG! Easy now, cool off!
AG? What are you doing here?
Miss Mizuki, this is Aina. May I have a word with you?
Just a minute. What do you want?
Are you all right? You look a little wet.
I was doing a little brushing up on my karate. What is it, Aina?
I was hoping you might know where AG is. You haven't seen him anywhere, have you?
AG? No, afraid I can't help you. Why? Did he do something?
Well, not exactly. We were in the middle of giving him his physical and he ran away.
Ah, sounds like AG, all right.
Yes, well, let us know if you see anything. Sorry for disturbing you.
Good night. I must admit, I do like your outfit.
Yeah, thanks. I think I better be going now.
What's this? You sneak into a girl's room and then you run off as if nothing happened? Why don't you stay a while?
Are you
A little baggy in the chest area.
What's wrong? You look a little nervous.
Nervous? I'm not nervous at all.
I hope you weren't expecting something.
You kidding? Never even crossed my mind.
I suppose this is our first time. For you and me, I mean. I've been looking forward to some time alone with you.
What is this stuff?
It's just juice. She always got angry at me if I served alcohol.
Who's she?
Your big sister, Ayaka. She's what I wanted to talk to you about. We were friends, you know.
Really? I guess it never came up.
I wanted to talk to you about it sooner, but I couldn't find a way. I felt that it was best not to say anything until I was ready. And no offense, but you could never keep a secret.
You think so, huh?
Prove it. Come with me.
Huh?
Each of the castle's 5 towers holds a secret. That's what they tell me anyway. One of them is the West Tower, where your sister disappeared.
I heard all the towers were off limits. The last time I tried to sneak in one, Raven really ripped me a new one.
Are you scared?
Who, me? You kidding?
Here it is, the Forbidden Tower. Your sister and I trained here together. She was originally going to be the pilot of the G attacker you're flying now. Ayaka loved to fly. She had the aptitude for it, but the G-forces were too much for her. She had difficulty handling the controls.
So she told me.
But you know her. She wouldn't give up. She just kept pushing herself until she had a nervous breakdown.
Why am I not surprised?
That's when she vanished. Like that. I was away on business, so I didn't see it happen. Someone told me there had been an accident that involved Ayaka, and that she disappeared. That's all I know.
Accident, huh?
The maids, Sandman, no one would tell me anything. That's why I've been waiting patiently for the opportunity to arrive to finally check this place out for myself. For months, I've been working on cracking the passcodes. This is the last place your sister was seen. Welcome to the West Tower.
What is that?
Quite a place.
You're telling me.
Looks like you're trapped with me.
Huh?
Maybe we'll disappear too. Just like she did.
Do you really think so?
Looks like we're the only ones here.
Ayaka! Ayaka!
It works.
It looks like a chimney.
Gravity.
Huh?
It looks like this place has something to do with gravity.
How do you figure?
Gravion is fueled by gravity. To combine, the Kaiser must warp space around the Grand Divas in order to hold them to the main body. But because of the forces involved, the units can only be linked for a limited amount of time. A pilot must also possess a special enzyme to be able to operate inside the gravity field. You have it. Your sister didn't. I've started a search. Now we wait. You know, gravity is a lot like love.
Oh?
It weighs on us all, yet we understand so little about it.
Gravity's some kind of energy or force or something like that.
That's what I mean. We don't really understand what gravity is exactly. There are 4 known forces in the universe. There's a strong and a weak force which operates solely on the quantum level. There's electromagnetism. I'm sure you've heard of it. And then there's gravity. The first 3 have been explained by modern science, but gravity alone continues to elude us. It pulls on each of us from vast distances, traveling across the vacuum of space. Every object is drawn to another. It's more powerful the closer we get, yet we don't know where it comes from. It's almost as if it's an innate quality of existence. So, it's kind of like love. You'll see when you're older.
So it's possible Sandman has discovered the secret behind gravity.
Found it! It's video playback of Ayaka on that day.
It was shot here, in this room.
I'm reading some kind of anomaly from the West Tower. Get a repair team down there right away. See if we can salvage the system. Miss Ayaka, don't! You haven't recovered yet from the...
Ayaka.
Miss Ayaka, wait! Where are you going? Stop!
That's all we got?
That's strange. The maids appeared only a few seconds after Ayaka left the room. I wonder what she was doing.
Ayaka! What were you up to in here? Damn it!
She could have fallen off the edge, or...
What did you do?
This is what happened when Ayaka disappeared.
What the hell's going on? Ah! Mizuki!
Ayaka! Eiji! Let me go! Eiji!
No can do. If I were to let a pretty girl like you slip away, I'd never hear the end of it.
What are you doing? This is no time for heroics!
Oh, yeah? You think of a better time than this? I'm losing my grip.
Aiji. Aiji.
Ayaka.
Aiji, are you awake yet?
Ayaka.
What am I going to do with you? Why do you do all these crazy things and make your big sister worry like that?
I can't help it.
As long as you're fighting in my place on Gravion, I know I'll be okay. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll even be able to see each other again.
On Gravion. If I fight for you, fight on Gravion.
Right. Keep fighting, Aiji.
Are you ready, Ayaka?
Yeah. Aiji, someday I'll see you again.
Sister? Sister! Sister! Ayaka!
Jeez!
Oh, man, now that hurt. What? Where? Weird. Huh?
Where do you come up roping me like that? Are you some kind of pervert or something?
I ever would.
This tower is strictly off limits. But then again, I expect you knew that already.
Sorry, Raven. Please try to be gentle with me.
That's right. There was a flash and these weird lights. I fell.
What happened? Did you guys rescue us?
Rescue you? The two of you were lying there asleep when we discovered you. And what is this stuff about weird light? None of us saw any light flash, right?
Right. What were the two of you doing in here anyway, Aiji?
Have you been drinking or something? I just don't want to know.
It's possible you were having a dream.
But Miss Mizuki saw the same thing. There's only one way to get to the bottom of this. Another physical. It should be photographic. He's not getting away this time.
Someday I'll see you again. Aiji.
Sister. I can still feel where you touched my cheek. You felt so real. It couldn't have been a dream. You did something to save us, didn't you, sis? Ayaka. Whoa, I'm bleeding!
There's more where that came from.
You know, when you girls invited me to join you for a nice, long, relaxing day of shopping, I didn't know you'd be doing all the relaxing. What am I, a shopping cart?
You poor thing. You're so weighed down. Here, let me help.
Don't listen to me. I'm just complaining.
It's the least I can do considering all the things you've done for me in the past. It's really no trouble. Oh, I'm so clumsy.
Oh, man, what a mess.
I feel like such an idiot. Why does this stuff always happen to me?
Don't worry. It's not like you meant to.
That's right, Aina. It happens. But it happens so often.
At this rate, there's no way I'll ever locate my sister Ayaka.
Look, Toga, isn't he adorable? Boing, 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 boing,
Yes,
boing,
it's
boing,
cute.
boing. Aren't you just the cutest thing? Oh, yes, you are. That's right. Come to Mama.
I'm confident Toya could easily make you an artificial lookalike.
You don't get it. It would never be as good as the real thing. Here, you try holding it.
Okay.
So how's Toga doing anyway? This is only the second time he's ventured outside the castle since he was a baby, so I imagine he's still having a little bit of trouble adjusting to the outside world.
Luna will look after him, Eiji. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, right. About that, doesn't it bother you that the two of them seem to be getting along so well together?
Huh?
Correct me if I'm off base, but don't you love him?
Well, sure I do. But I just love Miss Luna, too.
And you don't have any problems with this?
If two people I love enjoy each other's company, why shouldn't I be happy for them? Aren't you?
I think you must have a screw loose, too.
Huh?
What the hell's with her? Hey, thanks.
You want one, Cecile?
Huh? What's that?
Toga, what is that?
Calculating the Zeravire's trajectory now. The Grand Fortress is already on its way to pick you up. Be ready to get on board Gravion as soon as we arrive. Roger that.
We don't have much time.
It must be trying to reinforce its defenses.
Not a problem. With all of the modifications I've made, Gravion ought to be able to penetrate that armor with no sweat.
Its nucleus has now started emitting theta waves.
That can't be right.
It appears to be coming from some kind of nuclear reactor.
It's capable of generating a lethal dose of radiation for a 100-kilometer radius.
How long?
Approximately 1,800 seconds. 1,800 seconds? Divide by. We only have 30 minutes left.
So what's the plan?
How long before the radiation burst?
987 seconds before radiation.
The Zerfire should turn completely white at the instant before always.
Thoria, you did say the Phantom system is operational, correct?
Oh, it'll run all right. Don't you worry about it.
Toga, initiate Elgo form. And AG will follow.
We're combining without AG? We're using the Phantom system.
Soldiers of the Grand Knighthood, combine!
Roger that!
They combined. What's that all about?
Gravion has completed combination procedures. All G-Attacker Phantom systems operating normally. Yes, yes, yes! I knew it would work!
Rendezvous in a safe area. We'll send the Grand Fortress to pick you up.
But what about Cecile?
Initiate attack!
Graviton rifle!
I can't get close enough.
AG, what are you doing?
I'm going to save Cecile! Hold them off until I get there!
Don't be stupid, AG. The Graviton stabilizers are nearing the critical limit, operating at 50%. 587 seconds to the radiation burst.
Sandman, we don't have much time.
There's no end to this. The Gravion stabilizers are down to 32% before the critical limit.
Graviton tornado punch. Left driller cockpit, stand by.
Huh?
Toga, have you gone mad? You can't fire while Cecile's there!
You have to give me time to get her out of here! As quickly as you are powered up, fire, followed by the gravity crescent.
Oh no. Surely. We should keep the casualties to a minimum, but we can't. Please, give them more time.
Hold your fire, Toga! Are you listening? I'm almost there!
Damn!
Toga wouldn't really pull the trigger, would he? 398 seconds before radiation burst. Graviton stabilizers at 29% before critical limit.
Sandman.
Driller cockpit, shadow cockpit, what's the delay?
Toga! You can't be serious. Don't fire.
Stand by.
He really means it. Graviton stabilizers down to 25%! Toga! Wait! Don't fire yet! Give him time to save Cecile! Toga!
I'm still here! Cecile, just hang in there. Cecile. Damn it, Toga!
Master Eiji!
Eiji.
Toka. Eiji.
You dumbass!
Seconds left before radiation burst. Tornado punch! Standing by! Graviton tornado! Punch! 14 seconds before radiation burst. Do it.
What were you thinking?
Eiji, wait. Just let go of him, Eiji.
I had to. There was just no choice. It's my job.
Is it your job to kill me? Is it your job to kill Cecile? Are you even a human being? You're worse than the Seraphire. Wake him awake.
Well, in that case, you won't be needing this.
Ah, it's cold! Ah, it's you. Hey, wait a sec. I thought I told you to stop barging in. Oh!
You should be grateful. I'm the only thing keeping you from sliding into a life of hermithood.
Maybe I want to be a hermit? Say, you wouldn't be doing this because you're in love with me, right?
Stop being stupid and go wash your face. So why haven't we seen you around much anymore? What have you been up to?
I already told you. I pilot the right leg on Gravion.
I know you did, but I want to know what you're really doing. I'm starting to think you really are becoming a hermit.
Yumi, by the way...
What?
Do you think it's okay for someone to willingly sacrifice another person's life to save Earth?
What's that? I can't hear.
Forget about it.
Huh?
Perhaps we did our jobs a little too well. To have a knight capable of piloting the Grand Kaiser, we had to devote every moment of Toga's life to perfecting his skills as a warrior. That detachment was necessary for him to be able to make the cold calculations required in battle, but it was also bound to make him a bit socially awkward. Exposing him to Eiji was supposed to give him a window into understanding humanity. Then again,
Even the best planning can't predict how a person will feel.
true.
You're worse than a Seraphire. You're nothing but a heartless, unfeeling machine!
He still seems pretty depressed. And he hasn't eaten a single thing since yesterday. I've never seen Toga get like this. It's so sad. I don't get it. How'd Eiji land that big punch?
Might be a result of Raven's training.
Cecile, go check on him.
Cecile, are you sure you should be out of bed? Sorry about yesterday. Are you all right? That's good. I'm glad.
That ought to make Toga feel a little better.
Now it's time to make that deserter feel a little bit worse.
AG!
Huh? So you came back, you little punk?
What about the other one? You know, your friend Toga? How's he doing?
That guy? Like I care.
Aw, what's wrong? Did you guys have a fight?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, good morning, class. Please sit down. Huh? Shigure, so you've decided to join us.
Yeah, I might have slept in late a few times. Am I behind?
Don't worry. I'll see to it that you get back up to speed.
Red Rover, sing Karinka right over. Red Rover,
Are you sure you want to be doing this? Sandman's not going to like your sneaking off without telling him.
Don't worry. I'll make sure he never finds out you've helped me.
Oh, no, you won't. Don't force me to remind you that I'm a combat squad leader. If asses are getting chewed, mine's getting chewed along with you.
You're the best, Cookie.
What am I saying? Getting chewed out by Sandman ain't pretty.
Is that AG?
Huh?
Oh, man, am I tired.
Man, those teachers really gave you the once-over.
They sure seem to be enjoying themselves.
That's right. They're probably just happy to have you back at school.
Look, it's Gravion. Did you know that EFA scientists have determined that the Zeravire are mechanical life forms from outer space?
What do you mean, life forms?
They're alive, just like us. Even though they're really robots.
Well, they may be alive, but they don't have the capacity to feel emotions or think. All they know is war. They're perfect killing machines, but who created them, and for what purpose? No one knows for sure.
There must have been a lot of casualties. I know this one guy who had his entire house destroyed during the last attack.
I know this girl from my biology class. Her mother had to be hospitalized for a month. Poor thing.
That's why everyone's so relieved to see you again, AG.
I see.
AG, someday I'll see you again. Someday I'll see you again.
Ayaka.
Huh?
Huh? Leela!
Don't worry. Leela's gone into town to meet with him. I'm sure AG will be coming back.
Maybe. Maybe I'm not entirely human. He's right. I'm just a machine.
Huh?
When I'm in combat, something inside of me just takes over. I don't know. I'm completely focused on my mission. I can't think about anything else.
But that's...
No, that's not the way it should be. If AG hadn't done what he did, I probably would have let Cecile die.
Toga.
Okay, place your bets. An ex-girlfriend trying to get back together, jilted lover seeking vengeance, or a long-time obsession come to finally return his affections. Pony up, guys. It's all or nothing.
I say an ex-girlfriend.
It's a jilted lover, or I don't know AG.
I'm over this stupid game.
You are improving. To think you snuck out on your own.
I was worried about you.
I'm never going back, you know.
We downloaded this from one of the observation satellites. 2 destroyer-class Zeravire. They're coming in quite fast.
2 ships. She what?
Oh, please forgive me. I would have tried to stop her, but...
It's done with. We'll just have to engage the Phantom system on the G-Shadow as well. Excuse me?
Interesting. Our Leela has shown real initiative.
Listen up, ladies. We're short 2 nights, ladies. So we're going to have to work double time to make up for it. Aye! Phantom baby, don't let me down. We're all counting on you.
Nailed him!
Keep your guard up! Hold tight! Here they come! All craft, get back in formation! Don't let them get away! Come on!
I'm not sure what to expect of him. He's been raised his whole life for battle. The Grand Kaiser has been his only friend. Gravion his only family.
What's your point? Just because the guy's a basket case, I'm supposed to excuse every damn thing he does? I want nothing to do with that loser. I bet he doesn't even care enough to know that I'm gone.
That's not true. I believe I have some idea of what Toga is feeling. I don't hardly have any memories of my friends or family either. Living like that makes you feel so empty.
Destroying Zerovire used to be all I cared about. But no matter how many times I win, something's missing. I don't know what it is, but AG's found it.
I think you found it.
What?
You're not missing something. You've just discovered something you've tried to suppress. You're allowing yourself to feel for the first time, and that's scary.
Luna. You're the greatest, Luna.
The G-Call.
An attack!
How can you guys forgive him for what he did? Next time, someone really will die, and it might be you!
Not if you're there to stop him. You're the only person Toga trusts. If something were to happen again, what if you're not there?
Please spare me. What the hell am I now, his babysitter?
He won't listen to anyone else.
Look, in the sky! It's another attack!
Don't panic. The EFA has the situation under control. Please proceed to the nearest underground shelter in Twitter.
Let's get out of here!
The EFA defensive force will dispatch its
Hey,
flagship
come on!
with Gravion.
Leela, Macy, I'm over here! Damn, I lost him.
This was one big mistake.
I can't contact the castle.
We have to get to the shelter. They can use the Phantom system if they have to.
I don't want to die! I don't want to die! Hurry, take this!
Where's my little sister? She was right behind me! I don't know! Hurry, Grandpa!
Wait, looks like another lost cause. Right, that's the new EFA bomber. Just in time. I'm sick of fighting these losing battles. And then having to wait until Gravion arrives.
This looks real bad. I bet this is the strongest Zerovire ever.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure Gravion will kick its butt.
Toga, you are 2 nights short. You'll need to make this a quick one.
Do what you're trained to do.
Roger. All right, Gravion is here.
Show them, Gravion!
They're on the Phantom system.
Graviton Buster engaged now.
All right! Graviton Buster!
Graviton rifle. Endpoint fire. How did block the Graviton rifle?
Graviton missiles in automatic mode.
efficiency. Down to 72%. Graviton stabilizers down to 80% before critical limit.
Left driller, Graviton Tornado Punch. On my mark.
Roger.
Graviton Tornado!
No way!
The tornado punch was...
Gravity Crescent on automatic. Gravity Crescent! Fire!
Gravion!
Why didn't the boomerang work this time?
The phantom system's not accurate enough.
Leela!
Graviton Sword!
Leela! Wait!
Don't stop me. Let me go.
I can't. Even if you were to go out there.
Good. He's using the Graviton Sword. I think he's losing position. Hold your ground, you hear me? Now that we're 2 nights short, it's starting to take its toll. All right, everyone, don't lose heart. Show some fighting spirit. Stick it to him, Gravion! Stick it to him, Gravion! The gravitational integrity index is at 65%. Stabilizer pressure has dropped 25%.
Have we been able to locate Leela or AG?
The Zeravier are blanketing the whole area with some kind of jamming device. We can't get through on the G-call.
That is troubling.
Yumi! Why won't you say something?
It's all my fault. I shouldn't have run.
No, it's not. It's mine.
No, don't say that. Leave, AG.
Try to relax.
Your team needs you on Gravion. Go on. You must protect us from the Zeravier. Yumi!
She needs medical attention. Come help me.
Step aside, AG. Ho! Miss Cookie.
I wondered where you were hiding, Mr. AG. Miss Leela.
AG?
Mister? She's got some minor cuts and bruises, and she took quite a knock to the head, but she'll be all right. Where's the medical center?
Oh, I can show you how to get over there.
Okay, let's do it. AG, Leela, I'll take care of the young lady. I think we would all be better served if you joined Toga and the others on Gravion as soon as possible. They could use your help.
All right. Take care of her.
Don't you worry about a thing.
And look after Lolata for me, will you?
Will you two please get out of here? Okay, guys, let's get her over to the medical center.
Right!
Huh?
This way!
Huh? Huh? Hmm.
Leg aerial weapons, prepare to fire.
Roger that. Gravity laser, fire! Damn it! It blocked our fire! It's reacting way too fast! How are they able to anticipate Gravion's attack so quickly? What a nightmare!
Right. The Phantom system's not agile enough.
Sarah, you said they're using a jamming signal of some sort?
Yes, sir.
Track down the source. Perform a sensor sweep in the area around the combat zone.
Okay, understood, sir. I've got a location. I'm picking up something hovering about 1,000 meters over the city, emitting a high-energy pulse. It's the Zeravire.
The third Zeravire? Toga, we need to revise your strategy.
You must take out another Zeravire first. It's backing up the others from above.
Yes, sir. Just where do you think you're going, AG?
Don't you know it's dangerous out there, dude? You two should go back to the shelter. Why should we have to go back to the shelter, not him?
I hear what you're saying. He's the idiot who needs to go back.
I've locked onto the third ship. It's right in front of us, Toga.
Graviton Arc!
There he is. Graviton Buster!
Right driller cockpit. Deploy G-field now.
Okay.
What's going on here?
Hey, AG, wait up! Where are you going? Toga, we're down here!
Who is that? Eiji, Leela!
Toga, you'll need to undo the combination.
We'll create a diversion while you pick them up. Good luck.
Roger. Elbow break!
They're here, let's go!
Eiji, Leela, get up here!
Now it's my turn.
Come back, AG! Where are you? What's that? There, huh?
I'm not recognizing those two models. Wait, that isn't... It can't be. No way.
Yumi, this one's for you.
Poor Yumi. Do you really think that she's gonna be okay? You did promise me, didn't you?
I think she'll be fine once she's gotten a good night's rest. So you can stop worrying.
Okay. So tell me something. How is it that you know my friend Eiji?
Eiji is one of the people I work for at Sanjamin Castle, young lady.
You mean he was telling the truth?
Hey there, did you miss me, guys?
I'm sorry that we were delayed. I'm really glad you're back, and just in the nick of time!
Jeez, I thought you stood me up.
The G-Shadow and G-Attacker are now approaching. We missed you!
Regroup for the counterattack now.
Never a dull moment around here.
Now we've got the whole team. Now they can finally fight at their full potential. We're all behind you. This fight is just getting started. Let's hit them with everything we've got. Suck it to 'em. Yeah, show them who's boss. Go kick some serious ass.
What's up?
G-Attacker and G-Shadow. Prepare to go to Elgo form.
So is that all you're going to say to me?
No hello, no how do you do?
All right, I'm over it. Let's get down to it.
Wait, you can't combine just yet.
Huh?
Even if you were to form the God Gravion combination, you'd still be outnumbered by the Zeravire. G-Attacker, G-Striker, and G-Shadow, you break off to attack the craft in the sky. Grand Kaiser and Grand Driller, you should concentrate on the ground. We'll cut their communication.
All right, guys. Let's send these bastards back into space.
prepare to ignite boosters.
I'm ignited! Hold tight! I'll circle around the other side! Oh, don't destroy my drill, my beautiful drill! What's going on? It's changing shape! Now let's hit this thing from both sides!
I'm with you. Leela! Blast him!
Don't scratch the wings! The wings! Don't scratch the wings!
Oh, yeah!
What is the deal with that light thing?
Look alive! We're not out of this mess, AG!
Like I don't know that.
How's it going, Leela? Fine. I'm still flight worthy. Then let's get this over with! The jamming device has been destroyed. Our signals are successfully getting through.
What is that light?
Oh yeah, take it to him!
Toga! Are you still working on yours? All Grand Divas, prepare for Elgo form!
Be careful, Toga. Beneath us, there's an underground shelter that has a ton of people in it. If we create too much of a shockwave, we could make the ceiling collapse.
We'll go with AG's suggestion.
If you Elgo form inside of the Zeravire's spherical barrier network, the G field should be sufficient to destroy it from the inside.
Roger!
Soldiers of the Grand Knight, come by!
Combination! Elgo! Grand Gravion, combination!
The spherical barrier network has now been destroyed. There's only one more to go! The attacks have weakened it.
Toga and our AG. They are mirror images of each other. Each one sheds light on the other and grows in the other's shadow.
Graviton crash!
They did it! I'm glad, even though they left a lot of work. Huh? Oh. Ichi,
Hey, how's it going?
I'm feeling better.
I'm glad.
Thanks for protecting everyone like I asked you to.
Hey, if I didn't listen to your advice, you'd have my head.
Are you leaving us again?
I'm afraid so. There's this real hopeless guy who can't do without me.
You be careful now.
Who, me? What are you talking about? I'm tough.
Yeah.
Well, I should probably be going. Just tell the teachers I slept in again, if you don't mind.
I will. Huh?
Here I go.
Huh?
Yumi, what's going on in there? Did something just happen? I heard a strange noise.
No, just the wind. It is very good to see you, sir.
We're glad to have you back, Master Eiji.
It's have way too much firepower just for wiping out humans. This is bad. They're not evolving to take out humans. They're evolving to take out Gravion. Oh, what a nightmare. We have to do something. Soon they'll be too strong for us. Of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Man, gotta love these presidential announcements. Security sure is tight.
EFA Squadron, Dusty Industries, Chapter 1 here, coming up on your right. I guess we're not the only military contractor with an interest in this new weapon they're unveiling.
It's called an anti-Zeravire mobile unit. Ooh, I'll bet it is one sweet ride.
You can say that again. Or do you want to bet they're outfitting our fighters with combination ability?
You mean we can get to join to form a big giant robot just like Gravion? Chick magnet!
I'd like everyone to perform your assignments according to the schedule here. In addition, Leela and Mizuki, I'd like you to take a look at the wiring system in the electromagnetic field generator, if you don't mind.
I'm on it.
Sure. Let's see here. As for you, Eiji.
Yeah?
Toria feels it would be best if you didn't handle anything electrical. So since the G attacker's leg took heavy damage from that kick in the last attack, she would like you to perform a complete overhaul.
Come on! Why don't you make Toga do it? He's the one who broke it.
No, because somebody made Toga use the Phantom system.
Shut your trap.
I hate to tell you this, but you're going to have to do a complete overhaul of the left trailer because of the strain you put on it. What, me too?
Yeah, next time be more careful before you torque it.
I'll torque it, all right.
Just try it!
All right, a bit of you guys.
What is it?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Isn't it amazing how they sync up like that? They must really like each other a whole lot.
I'm nothing like him. You guys, if you keep this up, we're not ever going to finish repairing Gravion.
Don't worry about it. We'll pull our weight.
That's right. At least you have us, Anna. Oh, I wish I had more of you, Leela.
The time has arrived! No longer will we have to sit here, waiting for the next attack. No longer will we hide, cowering in our shelters. EFA's flagship Gravion has done well, but we can do better. For peace to be attained, we must build a new weapon, a machine capable of ending this war once and for all.
That machine is amazing.
You have no idea what that thing can do.
When do you plan to test this machine in battle?
Now that's what I call a real hard body.
I spoke to Toria. She believes the Zeravire are modifying themselves specifically to destroy Gravion. That appears to be their main focus.
I see.
Perhaps the time has finally come to unveil it. The Grand Knights are ready.
Are you sure? The results could be disastrous. We must be absolutely certain before we entrust anyone with the White Steel Fang.
the skies. Lord of the seas. Ruler of outer space. The EFA proudly presents its newest anti-Zeravire mobile module.
Awesome!
So cool. Whoa, will you look at that?
Huh? A meteor? No, it's decelerating. It's not.
Ladies and gentlemen, Earth has a new hero. Its name is...
Mr. President. Zeravire.
Battle stations, everybody. There's an emergency alert. We have confirmed the Zeravire craft has entered an Earth Federation Alliance building. There has been a sizable attack. Nearby ground forces decimated. An air squadron sent to intercept has been destroyed.
Insisting on making that public announcement did not prove wise.
We're picking up no signals. This time they're maintaining radio silence. Sandman, you're not thinking that this means...
I'm afraid so. This time, they're more concerned with confronting Gravion than wiping out humanity.
They couldn't have timed it better. It's a good thing we spent all night fixing it.
We're in good shape to take them on. Miss Mizuki, you look like you're a little under the weather. Are you doing okay?
No, I'm fine. I just haven't been getting enough sleep lately. And what about you, Aina? You must be in the same boat.
I'll be okay once the fighting starts.
Sandman?
Sandman, we're finished up with all the repair work. What do you say we take this sucker out?
Soldiers of the Grand Knights, I'm afraid that you won't be boarding.
You're not serious.
You heard him correctly. You will not be boarding.
But this just doesn't make any sense.
I cannot let you leave because the Zeravire is targeting Gravion.
The Zeravire is targeting Gravion?
That's right. After its initial attack on the EFA, the Zeravire has been lying dormant, waiting for Gravion to approach before it strikes.
I don't care. If it's a fight that stupid thing wants, then it's a fight it gets.
Idiot. Stop and think, for once.
If it has evolved, then we can assume that it has modified its strategy to counter every one of Gravion's attacks.
What you're trying to tell us is all of the weapons on Gravion would be useless against the Zeravire. That does pose quite a problem.
That's right.
We would go into battle with nothing to fight with.
So that's it. We're just not going, are we? What a bunch of cowards! First time we have a real fight on our hands, and you want to just lay down and give up.
AG?
This isn't about surviving. It's about fighting back, not giving up, protecting the ones we care for, no matter what the odds. What else are we doing here? Maybe we all will die if we go, but if we stay here and do nothing while the Zeravire attack, then I don't want to live! I can never face Ayaka if I did that.
I'm sorry, but we won't go on Gravion, AG.
Hold it, everyone! If it's a weapon you need, I've got it! Get a load of this! It's the new XDL4 model prototype sword, Graviton Breaker! There's still some kinks to work out, but its power is guaranteed! Let me please take a moment to thank the weapons department. Without whom, none of this would be possible. The blade has a sleek, Graviton-resistant finish, sure to sever the enemy into bits in seconds!
Wow, it's awesome! Now you're gonna have to let us go. We can't just stay.
Sandman.
It's a nice sword. A bit rough, perhaps, but with a certain savage grace and elegance to its design, as if it were capable of much more than one would think at first glance. It shows more strength than if it were designed with perfection, much like these Grand Knights. I would trust my life to any one of them. Grand Knights, prepare for battle.
Roger! Diagnostics complete! Grand Fortress is awaiting instructions for dispatch!
As for you, just stay put and be quiet.
Remember, there are only two objectives. The first is to engage the Zeravire who attacked the EFA
Shouldn't we evacuate?
Why would I evacuate and give up the best seat in the house? If Gravion is defeated, there's nothing we can do. Might as well spend my remaining hours studying the object of my obsession.
That is true. Nothing more to do at present. If history is to be made today, well then I would desire nothing more than to witness it firsthand. Yet again, all our hopes lie up there, in the sky, with Gravion.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Okay, Grand Knight, everyone start operating according to plan.
Maximum booster!
I don't think the enemy plans for this kind of acceleration.
Okay.
G-Breaker, blaze up!
Now what the hell is he doing?
How would you like some graviton missiles?
What will they do without the G-Breaker? Think hard, everyone. There must be some weapon that hasn't been used yet. The G-Breaker was the only one!
Sandman, where are you going? Could it be?
It's time for the White Steel Fang. They're ready to utilize it at its full potential.
Graviton Viper Fire!
It's not over yet. We're just getting started.
That's right! I'm not giving up!
You know what? I think we may just win this fight after all.
All right! Now I'm really pissed!
Everyone, I'd like you to meet the White Steel Fang.
The White Steel what? That's the White Steel Fang?
That's right. The dagger is strong enough to cut the pathway for humanity.
White Steel Fang! Gravion!
It was so beautiful. Did you see the way it lacerated that Zeraphire like butter?
Its control of gravity is so strong it can even warp space itself. If the EFA is to have any hope of remaining relevant, we're going to have to resort to our trump card. I'm counting on you, Second Lieutenant Tachibana.